I guess this is an old story, the story of the beginning of innocence, how we are shifting the world, how we are going against the systems, the things that bondage us before, the things that keep us stuck in fear, in lack, in old vibration. So we begin, we open, we trusted, we believed in something beautiful that was to come, and it came. It came, but it was still a transition, right? Didn't work out as we wanted, because behind the dream, behind the gift, there was also a bondage. And this bondage was not of being bounded to something. This was almost what we consider the opposite of bondage. There was the disconnection. There was a loss of the ones we couldn't save, the ones we couldn't tell our dream to, the ones that we had to leave behind. And in that ignorance, in that rejection, in that loss, we became bondage again, because our light was meaningful to the darkness. Our light was not appreciated in the darkness, because control doesn't like unconditional trust and love. We got bounded by that. But the shift that happened, this parting ways, the separation of the waters, that was starting to gain roots, right? It's starting to be rooted in the future, but it's still not, right? It's still not. And we call this first glimpse an illusion. We call it naivety. We called it so many things, because it was in transition, because there was still those who wanted to control, even if they wanted to control in rejections, if they wanted to pretend that the new was not already there. They wanted to pretend that the heart that believed, that the one that was pure wasn't, that it was a lie. And since they project that idea that the pure was a lie, you kind of believed in them. You believed in their projection, and you said, that light I saw It was my own naivety. It was my own unbounded trust that confirmation, unbounded trust that I don't know, you said maybe I was wrong. Maybe this world doesn't need my light, but my toughness. Maybe it's true, maybe the lamp cannot be here because the lamp needs boundaries then. Needs to be protected, needs to be clothed, needs to have protectors, needs to fight, needs to be the warrior, to be able to live. But that is not life. And you were not wrong. It was their projection. It was the projection of the control that is crumbling. Oh, you bet it is. And so, without control, the lamp doesn't have protection. And the good people get hurt, and the true ones get silenced, and the control wins. But it wasn't an illusion. It was never an illusion. Even if, it was never an illusion. You were right to love. You were right to open. You were right to believe. You still are. God wanted you like that. Vulnerable, empty-handed. I'm seeing flesh, open flesh. He wanted you like that. He wanted you to believe, even though they were casting all of those spells that told you that all of it was an illusion. But your heart is no illusion. Even if God sent you to do things that are wrong, because He will sometimes, but you must believe in it till the end. This is a long process that the world is taking. It's not an easy road for the open one, for the vessel. That was my message. Thank you so much, beautiful souls. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, and I still love you. As we said.